Pues aquí no me he dejado ninguna. Ninguna runa. Bueno, ninguna piedra. Y sigamos. Vamos a ver. ¿Con qué narices nos encontramos?
With the mark of Valravan and the mark of Surt, you may cross the bridge over the River of Knives to Helheim.
Why is she waiting? Open the gate. Open the gate. No, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Don't open the gate. Don't. She's done it.
Ouch.
It's so dark. It's dark. The darkness. Only the dead may cross. Only the dead may cross. Only the dead may cross. Truth? Anyone?
There is no one here but me.
Not you.
Did you think that I would let you go? That you lost me back in the wilds? I will never let you go. You can't get rid of me. I am your shadow. And I will be watching when you draw your last dying gasp.
I'm not ready to die.
You will be when you see what they did to your dear beloved.
Damien!
In this waking nightmare, where all dreams come true, you searched for control, a way to pull through. When you were in love, you left him in tears, to smother your furies and banish your fears. But in darkness they came. Through stormy black seas they raided these shores. Do you still hear his screams? And now that you're home, he's so far away. They've taken his soul. To these gods you cannot pray. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through his darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. You fought for love unspoilt by your darkness within. You fought for your dreams. Now there's no way to win. In the head of his corpse lies the seat of his soul. So you must carry his vessel to bring him back home.
No!
They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through this darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart.
¡Uah!
The darkness touched you. Everyone could see it in the hollows of your eyes. A gaze averted from life. You ran from it but brought it nearer. Led it to him. An endless suffering, worse than death. And you wanted to surrender, abandon and to find peace with the gods. No. The darkness won't allow it. So you will walk into the lair of the beast. Look it in the eye, and you will go to war. This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
Madre mía. Vámonos para la bestia.
The gods made you a warrior for a reason. It's your calling.
Me encanta.
It's nearly over. Finish
Muere.
Suffer the past when there is a new world ahead. The only one that makes any sense.
Defend what you...
Sunshine! Your time!
Go.
Escudos vikingos.
Every gate you open into darkness brings another change.
Oh. Joder.
Get up, quick! She's injured. You're making this too fast.
Ah, ahí sí que me ha dado.
You know what to do. Remember the world is wrong.
Porque me daba la sensación de que tenía otro detrás.
End it now. Nearly the end.
Bueno, así al menos recupero vida.
Ignore the petty chaps.
Madre que lo parió.
This far she needs
No. Venga. Vamos hacia Hellblade. Runas.
However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to Hell, you may find it guarded by a giantess. She will ask your name, she will ask your lineage, she will ask your business. The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire and rode to Hell to join her slain love Sigurd, and is challenged by the giantess.
The journey to Helheim is never a straight one. Each must find their own path. Align yourself to its secrets, and you will find yours.
Vale, está arriba. Ahí está la X. He creado en la distorsión del tiempo una escalera. Antes de todo, me gustaría explorar un poquito esto. Que no se diga que no miro. ¿Ves? Porque siempre encuentras algo.
Hela possesses large dwelling places in Helheim. Tall are her walls, high are her gates. The name of her dish is hunger. Her knife is famine. On her threshold all will stumble. Hela possesses large
Me da a
dwelling
mí que
places in
las
Helheim.
de esto están separadas por un
Tall are her
punto
walls,
y a
high
partir
are
de
her
ahí
gates. The name of her dish is hunger. Her knife is famine. On her threshold all will stumble. Her bed is called sick bed, and her bed hangings are called flames of a funeral pyre. They
son
say she is easy to recognize,
por sección.
half black and half the color of flesh, and her face menacing and grim.
Oh, Senua. Your father does not hate me. He just fears the souls in the underworld. He cannot see that they are already afraid. But I am their healer, and I must answer their cries for help, even if it displeases him.
Vale. Sigo. Ah, es verdad. Tengo que subir para arriba. Aquí no está la S. Aquí está la S. Ah, pero no me la pilla. Pero ahora. Ahora sí. Y la X. Está aquí. Ah, pero claro. No me la detecta tampoco. Hostia. Porque igual sí que tengo que ir por arriba. Ah, no. Desde abajo. Eso es. Pero, ¿desde qué perspectiva? Porque... Sí, puede ser. Hostia. Hemos abierto la puerta.
The gate. It's opening.
Oh,
Who is it?
me he incorporado de golpe.
It's coming.
That song again.
Is it? Is it? Is it?
It's Hela.
Yes, the source of the dark. It's coming. This is your moment.
I'm sorry. I can't watch this.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace. The gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it. Get up. Get up. Get up and fight.
¿Qué coño? ¿Se me ha roto la espada? No jodas.
Stormy seas and lost souls.
She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us? Is this what hell is? A world shaped by SENUA'S nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes.
Because if you believe that SENUA'S reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
You failed the gods. You're pathetic. Rotten. Cursed. What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be?
So stupid.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
The shadow hates.
Look at you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there's no one left to do that for you.
Everywhere. What's that?
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering.
Moles.
And
Ah.
lost. Just like your sword.
Come on. There.
¿Eh?
Why go on when you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined? Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question?
Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
Come to me. Please.
The light. Go towards the light. It's him. There he is. It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind.
No, he's here.
It's in your
It's
mind.
him, it's real. What's happening?
Go towards it.
Vamos. Estamos en Helheim. Vale, vamos a intentar buscar todas las runas también, ya que estamos, porque es algo importante para conseguir el platino y me gustaría hacerlo solamente de una pasada. A ver si lo conseguimos. Bueno, si lo consigo. Conseguimos en plural, porque estoy acostumbrado a decirlo de esa manera. Estás hecha caldo, ¿no? Vale, veo que por ahí no hay nada que se ilumine. Por si acaso, no, nada. Solamente hay ahí un espectro o lo que sea.
There it is. Your imagination. It's Tim. He's going to you. It's not slow. How could you? Keep going. How could you? Keep going. Ignore the pain. I told you it was to trick you.
Guau, guau.
Wait.
Bueno, sí, va.
Going. See, there's nothing to follow. Come on.
Espérate, que estoy descansando. Buah, espera. Que no quiero saltarme nada por si acaso. Soy muy de esto. Soy muy ahora ya perfeccionista en estas cosas. Venga, salta. SENUA'S, que estás hecha caldo. Hostia, por cierto, ¿lleva la espada? No la lleva. Hostia. A ver dónde conseguimos otra. Por si acaso. No, aquí no hay nada. No. Nada de nada. Vale. Entonces sigamos. Sí.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father's in-bell made sure of that. Only
Right.
occasionally did she venture out on her own,
Ya
collecting
puedo
firewood and herbs.
correr un poquito
Errands
más.
out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
Hola. Cómo mola, tío. Qué desolador. Joder, no lo encuentro. Míralo, ahí está. Me refiero al totemeo o a la runa o como... se llame.
It's already disappeared. Nothing lives here, not even you. It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but it's in your mind. There he was. The lone figure of a boy.
He's there, under the tree.
Swordplay under the shade of a tree. She remembers the first time she saw him.
Ah, aquí.
To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing. And the world danced with him. The glue lifted. For the
Te
first time in
acabo de
years, she felt
encontrar.
a ray of hope.
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day, Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Siggeir, wants it, but Sigmund refuses him, so King Siggeir plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast, but when they arrive, they are met with an army, not a warm welcome. King Siggeir captures Sigmund and his brothers. Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister,
Espera, nos
and she
quedaremos para
begs for
escuchar la
mercy
historia.
and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
Qué maja la loba.
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break.
Así que el canal se rompe y queda libre.
After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs help. So she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund. So his sister hatches a new plan, one that is cold of heart and pure of blood.
Tú puedes ser o...
Day after day, Watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance, wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with a sorceress, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother. She gives birth to a son named Sinfjotli. After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds him strong and fearless, and so they go to take their vengeance on King Siggeir. But luck is not on their side. They're captured, and Siggeir has them buried alive.
Siggeir los captura, los enterra vivos. Un segundito, ¿eh?
No, it's a trick. It's an illusion. It's not real. Not free. I want to believe it's real. It's a trick.
Oh,
Where are you going? Where is she going? What is she following? You can't even fight. It's just deception.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss?
If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew. And dance with it. Just like he does.
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one.
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who is supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are. You killed him. But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all. Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
They won't stop me. I can still feel it.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No.
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Shut up! Dillian? Is that you? I'll find you, my love. I promise. 'Cause 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 'cause
Amor mío, te encontraré, te lo prometo. Sigamos.
Can you see him? You want to believe it. Is he not real?
Is he there?
You're alone in these mountains.
Is that Delia?
Nothing lives here. You won't survive.
We want to survive.
Tree. Maybe it's a sign. A tree.
What's he trying to tell you?
As Sigmund and Sinfjotli are being buried alive, Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the straw is Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin. They cut their way out of the grave mound and set fire to Siggeir's hold. The king burns to death. Sigmund calls to his sister to come out, so that she may live and be honored. She does come out, but only to tell him the truth. She slept.
Que duerme con él, con tu propio nombre. Descubrir, dice, y se adentra en las llamas. ¿Eh? No dejes que la venganza se apodere de tu corazón, Senua, porque el precio se paga siempre muy alto. La última runa de este capítulo. Y este es el fin de la historia. Fue un guerrero que luchó en muchas batallas. No se tuvo que vencer en campo de batalla.
Although shadowed by a hood, Sigmund saw that he only had one eye. The man raised his spear, and Sigmund struck at it with his sword, but the sword shattered into pieces. Sigmund then knew that this was Odin, and thus that victory could not be his. He bowed his head and accepted his end. Dying, he tells his wife that she is with child, and that her son will one day make a great weapon out of the fragments of his sword. The sword named Gram.
Ah. Vamos a hacer una cosa. Bueno, es que no sé si lo he hecho bien yendo para aquí, porque había una puerta. Pero no sabría decir si está bien o mal. Aquí hay una tumba. Nada, me obliga a entrar, ¿no? Sí. Ah, es la espada.
Imagine a sword that can slay gods. Its name is Gramr. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gramr by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands, where you will face the trials.
Go to the shard. What's the shard? Find it. There it is. Focus. Where's the shard? Focus. Focus. Use your eyes. Look.
Get closer.
What can you see?
Go to it.
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn, and it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
I don't recognize this place. Where are we? Where is she?
It feels wrong. Where are we now? Burial mound. So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary, inevitable. It's as if we conspire to hide death, because we have no answer for it. But when it comes, and forces itself onto our friends or loved ones, then comes the reckoning.
Vamos allí.
Senua, you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior.
Hervor, la hija
Her
póstuma del
name
Seeker
is
asesinado.
the daughter of a berserker, born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
Dios, parece que haya desaparecido de la faz de la Tierra. De este mundo. Que me gustaría ir un poco más rápido, ¿eh? Flipalo. Qué bonito es esto.
Don't go in there. Go in. You have to go in. Take the torch. It's too dark. Take it. This will help you. Careful. You have to be able to see.
Who's there?
Joder, qué mal rollo me ha entrado ahí. Un poco de café.
Dillian, I'm here. I'm here for the trials.
I'll
Like when we
find her.
first met, remember?
What's that? Did you hear that? Nothing. Was that
Ah,
voices?
¿quién?
Is that his voice or the voice of the dead? Not Dillian.
Está
Hervor
Pau. ¿Qué
disguises
quieres?
herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires, as though they were mist. The flames I passed through were real enough. Damn the Northmen to hell.
Think. Focus. Use your mind. Where's he gone? He's disappeared. You have to slip through.
I can hear him.
Think clearly. You have to find another way. There has to be another way.
Within the burial mound, Hervor calls on her father to wake from death and bring her his sword. She says that it is not seemly for the dead in their grave mounds to bear valuable weapons. Her father answers with words of warning. You go to your doom. Baleful runes surround you. You have gone mad. You have lost your mind. Your thoughts are confused. It is dangerous to wake the dead. Like I said, she reminds me of you.
Tía, qué mal rollo, tío. Buah. Buah. Un segundo. Lo dejaré aquí y ahora sigo, ¿vale? Hasta ahora.